Hello everyone. Welcome to Happy Science Meditation Seminar. I'm Bob Imai, Minister of Happy Science. Thank you for joining us today. Firstly, let us recite prayer to the Lord. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord, Alcantara, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love earth. Protect us from all evil, and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you again for joining us today. We have been studying this book, Rojin. Today, we are going to study Chapter 4, the Rojin, the mystical power. In this seminar, I would like to discuss the topic of Rojin, the main subject of this book. First, I want to point out that the Rojin, the mystical power, originates from the teaching of Shakyamuni Buddha. Embedded in the roots of Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching was the concept of self-establishment. It is based on the following idea. The reason for our existence on earth is to use our environment as material for study to improve our souls. One might question, why did Shakyamuni think of and teach the idea of improving oneself? It is because ultimately this would lead to progress for the entire universe created by God. Therefore, it is certain that at the root of Shakyamuni Buddha's teachings was no thought of changing the world through prayer only. He placed great importance on the idea of self-reflection to enable individual advancement. This idea can also be expressed as benefiting oneself leads to benefiting others. This idea is that when our lives are life that is beneficial to oneself, this will enable doing good to others at the same time. Ideas such as I will perish in order for others to be saved, or my self-sacrifice is the only way for others to survive, may sound glorious, but these phrases involve tragic endings. Although forms of self-sacrifice may appear in various evolutions of the truth being spread, they will still not lead to creating greater harmony or to further progress. Now let us consider spiritual abilities based on Shakyamuni Buddha's teachings. If we note the attitude of present-day psychics, we can see that most of them have come to have corrupted, dangerous beliefs of their psychic abilities. comparing this activity to those of Shakyamuni Buddha's teachings that benefiting the self can benefit others, you would find a great difference between them. In the case of common psychics, their having spiritual abilities would not lead to others to grow, and using the abilities may even lead to their own ruin. Such great danger is present. From the explanation in mind, I would like to reconsider the behavior of modern psychics. I think it is true that most of them are not respected by the other people of the world. Indeed, spiritual abilities themselves are gifts from God, instruments to teach people the truth. So spiritual abilities can be a way to reach, influence, and make many people aware of the truth. However, if used to improve inappropriate extremes, spiritual abilities may not only disrupt the common sense of people, but may also cause them to go astray. When I view the behavior of modern psychics, I felt that most of them do not possess Rojin, the mystical power. This is the power that enables one to live as a normal, reasonable person, while in actually they deserve greater respect as a person who possesses spiritual abilities. There is a serious problem in this earthly world. It is that there is no standard for judging what is right, what is wrong, what is true and what is false regarding spiritual abilities. Our position, then, is to never deny spiritual abilities. Instead, I would like people with spiritual ability to build greater, more wonderful characters, to have more outstanding power, and to live in ways that earn the respect of more people. This is how I want such a people to be. Shouldn't this be the way a psychic should be in the modern day? Continuing on the topics of modern psychics, I would like to talk about overcoming detrimental aspects of mediumship. There are two types of mediums: high-level mediums and low-level or demonic mediums. Actually, more than 90% of the world's spiritual communicators are low-grade mediums, being linked to spirits of demonic nature. It is often the case that those people are influenced by evil spirits and serving their will. So, how would it be possible for a person who is a low-grade medium to break free of the dreadful situation that they are trapped in? Let us look at measures that would provide a cure. The first solution is to utterly ignore low-level spirit, no matter what these spirits whisper, comment, or do, they must be ignored. This attitude should be maintained for at least a year. As you do this, you will eventually develop the constitution that will keep spirit from haunting you. Another solution is to align your mind to the teaching of books of truth, making it a custom to read such books every day. In other words, by spreading a certain amount of time reading a book that is full of light, you will allow the light constantly fill your mind. You need to let brilliant light shine into your mind. This would provide you with the method to remain untroubled by any spiritual disturbances. As the light shines into you, your nature will change to have an affinity with high spirits. This is how you could stop receiving vibration from lower spirits. There is yet another method, making efforts to establish yourself as a respectable person in this world. Each person should be engaged in some kind of work. If you are working, there's a way to exert yourself to the highest degree within your position, making wholehearted effort at work, living your life in the best way possible. The fourth method to overcome damaging mediumship is to remain healthy. It is very important to maintain good health and physical fitness. The fifth and the last method I must mention is to strengthen your will, the power to control your mind. In other words, it is the gift you have been given as a child of God. Be aware that you are a child of God. Have a strong awareness that you are alive, devoting yourself to the creation of utopia on earth. A person who lives while embodying the mystical power would stand out from others. Often, because of these extraordinary abilities, one might be tempted to boast about them. One making such statements would likely be categorized as eccentric and strange by others. Therefore, even if you are embodiment of a high spiritual possessed the mystical power, you must be sure to realize that you are living as a person of this world. The efforts you are expected to make to confirm your life can be expressed in the phrase, extraordinary in the ordinary. While living an ordinary life, no different from that of ordinary people, you could quietly nurture the seeds of your abilities and use them consciously. This would align with the attitude of exerting oneself in the unpretentious manner. To close this seminar, I like to talk about the ultimate attainment of the mystical power of Rojin. The ultimate attainment of the physical power of Rojin can be explained as being able to comprehend the very essence of spiritual phenomena without being affected by them. Among Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching, it is said that preaching a sermon that best suits each person's tendencies and capabilities is particularly important. Depending on who he was dealing with, the way he taught others varied. The source of this ability is found in the fact that he could completely understand the thoughts and mind of all human beings. How much nourishment for the soul do we draw from our daily lives, day in and day out? This is essential. For all people, one day is only 24 long. What could we learn in those 24 hours? This would be the source of wisdom. This disciplinary goal for people should be to attain this level, to be able to understand the minds of all spirits and all human beings, and match your communicative ability to suit each of them. By doing so, you will be able to improve yourself as an educator, as a leader. It is only when you have reached such a state that you can attain the ultimate level of Rojin, the mystical power. In this lecture, I mentioned 5 methods for overcoming detrimental aspect of mediumship. This method can be applied for overcoming the possession of evil spirits. Now let us contemplate how we can get the method to apply for your case. I will show you the method in the screen. Please contemplate for a while, referring to your case. First, no matter what these spirits whisper, comment, or do, they must be ignored. Second, to align your mind to the teaching of the books of truth, making it accustomed to read such books every day. Third, making efforts to establish yourself as a respectable person in this world. Fourth, to overcome damaging mediumship is to remain healthy. Fifth, to have a strong awareness that you are alive, devoting yourself to the creation of utopia on earth. So please contemplate on these 5 methods to protect yourself from being possessed. Please begin. Please end your contemplation. How was it? Now let us practice meditation. Meditation to become one with the universe. At the time of enlightenment of Shakyamuni Buddha, he experienced to become one with the universe. He is the one of the greatest psychic in the history. So we'll practice re-experience his meditation. First, let us recite prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. Prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and the shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give my thanks. Now let's begin.
Let us conduct meditation on becoming one with the universe. Please straighten your back. Gently close your eyes. Now, consider your mind is round and abundant. Your mind is round and abundant. Picture a big, full moon inside your chest. Visualize a golden full moon. Your mind is the center of your soul. The center of your soul is called the mind, and it is located around your chest. Now, into this shining full moon that you picture in your chest, concentrate all of your soul. Focus your soul on this full moon. Gather all your consciousness into this ball. You are the full moon itself. This full moon is now going to move out of your body. You are moving up through your throat and face. And now you are moving out of your head, just like the moon rises up on the horizon. Imagine that the full moon is floating right above your head. This full moon is moving up to around 1 meter above your head. Now you can see yourself sitting below. You can see your body meditating down there. You can see the top of your own head. The small body of yours is sitting below. Now the full moon is going further up. You can look down at all the other people in this room. This full moon is going out of this room and going up higher and higher. It goes through the ceiling and roof, 10 meters high, 20 meters high, 30 meters high. It is going up higher and higher. You are able to see the town below. Below you, the country view is spreading. If you look back, you can see the city at a distance. Gradually, the whole shape of the country is becoming visible. You begin to see the islands surrounded by blue ocean. Your soul goes up faster and faster. 3,000 meters, 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters, and higher. You can see China. You can see Korea. Now you can see Southeast Asia, Australia. That triangle shape over there is India. You can see the earth is revolving. Africa that you saw on your left is now approaching beneath you. And you can see Europe and the American continent. Now, you are able to see the outline of the earth very clearly. It is a big ball, the blue sphere. 70% is water and 30% is land. All continents are shining on this blue sphere. You are now moving through the stratosphere and already reaching outer space. If you look down from space, the small earth is revolving below. The blue earth is covered by clouds here and there. This is the planet where we were born. This is the planet that we love. On this planet, we have spent many years of soul training. Now, take a good look at this Mother Earth for a while. This is the first stage of the meditation of oneness with the universe. Now, we are moving on to the second stage. You are no longer such a small thing as the moon. You are growing big. You are expanding bigger and bigger. If you look at your body, it looks transparent and rapidly expanding. Your transparent body is becoming incredibly huge. The earth looks so small, just like a ping pong ball. Now you can see the sun over there. There is one shining planet, and that is Venus. The sun is burning red. If you look around, you are in the middle of dark space. So many stars are shining in this dark space. Your body is getting big even faster. You see stars flying away downward very fast. That is how fast you are getting bigger. Your body is expanding at a tremendous speed. Now you can see the whole shape of the galaxy. It is rather small. It looks like a cluster of grapes. And that is the galaxy where we have been living. Your body is getting so big that the galaxy is inside your body. And you feel that the galaxy is your heart. The galaxy was originally the heart of God. You see other galaxies and nebulae are getting absorbed into your body. All star clusters are parts of your body or your internal organs. However, your body is becoming even bigger. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The galaxy that looked like your heart is now so tiny, and you know it is nothing but a tiny cell of your body. Your body is expanding greater and greater. At last you can see the outer limits of the whole universe. You have now reached the end of the universe. Your body is turning into the universe itself. You are the universe, and the universe is you. The whole universe is you, and you are the whole universe. In this universe all live. In this universe all die. All live and die, and all die and live. In this universe, all reincarnations occur, and all stars and planets are born and die. As humans have reincarnation, there is reincarnation for stars and planets. Stars and planets are born and perish time after time. On those transient planets, various creatures live and die. Humans live on one of those planets. We are leading transient lives on the planets which come and go. We are living in the grand design of God. You are the universe. The great universe is you. Now, it is time to go back. The important mission is waiting for you on Earth. Your body that has once become one with the universe is gradually shrinking. The galaxy that looked like a small dot is becoming big, and again it looks like a cluster of grapes, and it becomes your heart. Your body is getting smaller and smaller. You are shrinking so fast, and star clusters are growing bigger and becoming visible. The galaxy is getting bigger. You are getting sucked into the galaxy. Now you can see the solar system. The sun is burning red on your left-hand side. You begin to see the Earth. The Earth is approaching very fast. Now you are above the Earth again. The blue Earth is revolving right in front of you. You see clouds below. Let us move down to the ground through the clouds. You are descending from 10,000 meters high to 8,000 meters, 5,000 meters, 3,000 meters, 2,000, 1,000, 500, 300, 200, 150 meters high. You see buildings below. The buildings are getting closer. 20 meters, 15 meters. Your physical body is inside the building. You are entering into the building through the roof. You can see yourself from the ceiling. That is your physical body below. It is such a small body, but with this body, you are training your soul in this lifetime. Let us continue our soul training inside the body again. Please enter your body. Gently open your eyes.
Thank you, Master Okawa. How was the meditation? Could you become one with the universe? Although you could experience the similar state of the mind, we have to live ordinary life. When you are developing spiritual power, always come back to the teaching of Rojin. Thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll see you next week. Bye then. Thank you. Bye-bye.